Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video that no one really asked for. Today I'm once again playing Tetris while talking about books. I don't know if you noticed, but that's kind of the only thing I do, and it's the only thing I know how to do. But today I decided that I'm gonna be a little spicy. I'll be spicier today for today's video because I'm adding something a little extra to the mix. I'm being spicy for once and you guys should appreciate that. So what I'm adding today is that I'm also gonna be talking about anime. Who's surprised? I hope that you're not, because if you know me, you know that I'm a huge weeb. I'm a huge anime fan, or as I like to call myself, a weeb. I am not a proud one, but I am one nonetheless. And because I'd like to say that I've watched my fair share of anime, and because I have watched quite a few, a lot, I decided that hey, I'm gonna be recommending some anime based on books, popular books, or books that I've read, or just a random book that I thought is suitable. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest, but we'll see as we go how this video goes. I have no idea what I'm doing, so pray for my sanity and my brain cells. Thank you. To start off, if you liked the Savage Song by V.E. Schwab, then you will also most likely enjoy Tokyo Ghoul. Now, I'm kind of cheating with this one because the author of the Savage Song herself has said that she recommends this book for fans of this anime, while I'm doing the opposite and I'm recommending this anime for fans of this book. It's still kind of a little bit cheating, but let me explain why these two stories are perfect for each other. So in both stories, there are some sort of human-eating creatures, cannibals. Not really, they're not humans, but, well, they look like humans, so there's human-eating monsters that are haunting the city. In Tokyo Ghoul, we call these creatures as ghouls, and in the Savage Song, we call them as monsters. Yeah, ghouls and monsters are different, but essentially they both consume humans. So let's just say that they're kind of the same breed. Let's just go with that. Aside from the fact that both stories have monsters, they also follow main protagonists that want to be something that they're not. In the case of our boy Kaneki Ken, my little small baby, the main character of Tokyo Ghoul, he is half human, half ghoul. So he struggles deeply with his identity, not knowing where he fits in exactly, as he's part of both the human world and the ghoul world. So he kind of has a crisis in that area. He essentially refuses to devour humans because he still has some lingering humanity. But at the same time, the ghoul part of him needs humans in order to survive. And to be honest, I kind of understand him. Eating humans isn't that appealing. But like he has to do that in order to survive, but he doesn't. So I understand you, my boy. I understand you. On the other hand, our boy, my little other baby, August Flynn, the main character, or one of the main characters of the Savage song, is a monster who longs to be human, and he also therefore struggles in the same way. Monsters and ghouls, soul-eating and flesh-devouring. That's basically the things they have in common, and I highly recommend both of these stories because they're really good, and I personally enjoyed both of them a lot. Moving on to the next recommendation, I'm going to recommend this anime for fans of Six of Crows, and that is Durararara. Yes, this anime is indeed called Durararara with 3 R's, I think. I think I'm having a crisis right now. Please don't mind me. Don't worry, you're not the only one who thinks that the name is funny. I also think that the title of this anime is funny, but there is a reason why it's called that, and you will know if you follow my recommendation and watch this amazing anime. Now let me explain why I chose Durararara for Six of Crows, and the reason is the vibes. Yes, the Six of Crows and Durararara have the same vibes. Yes, that's basically the main reason, but there is more to it. Durararara revolves around gangs and gang leaders and all things of the sort, murders, mysteries. It's also a genius anime. The story is very, very, very well crafted. It starts off with something. Like you start off expecting something, and then by the end of it, it expands so much that it is no longer the story that you started with initially. If someone asked me, hey, what's the plot of Durararara? I wouldn't be able to answer because really the plot by itself is sort of a spoiler, and basically all I can tell you that it is about gangs and that it's filled with plot twists. Like there's plot twist after plot twist. The entire plot is a plot twist. And let me be frank with you, the only reason I watched this anime years back is because of this little boy over here. Well, he's more like a man, but this little boy over here was called Isaiah, and he's a little crazy, but he is also the reason why I watched this anime. So let's all thank him. And you should, if you weren't convinced about watching this anime before, I hope you are convinced now, because I mean, how can you resist him? Please. Anyway, back to the point. Six of Crows and Durararara also share the fact that even though in both stories there is some moments where there is humor, there are funny scenes, both of them still were able to maintain the dark tone and theme of the book. In the case of Six of Crows, it's a book, and in the case of Durara, it is an anime. But they were both able to maintain that thing, and I found that to be very well done, to be honest, for both cases. And it is something that they also have in common. Both of these also follow a large cast of main characters. Well, the cast of Durararara is bigger than Six of Crows, but in the case of Durararara, every single character is connected in some way, And the more you watch, the more connections unfold. It's just so genius how these connections are drawn, and how some connections you were not expected at all. You just, as you watch, you're like, oh my god, how did I not see this coming? It's just amazing. Okay, I can talk about this anime forever and I would never be done. Okay, so I gotta move on from Durarara because or else I'll never finish. So the next one that I'm gonna recommend is based off Scythe by Neil Schusterman, and that is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You've probably heard of this anime before. I mean, it's kind of really popular. It's also on Netflix if you want to watch it. But if you're also wondering, hey, how the hell are they similar to this, I say, please hear me out. They are actually very similar. I actually recently rewatched Full Metal Alchemist, so it's kind of still fresh in my memory, and I'm still broken because of it. As of the recording of this video, I am broken, and I don't know if I will ever heal, so be prepared. Just a warning, before going in to Full Metal Alchemist, it is gonna break you, and there is no guarantee if you will ever heal. First of all, both of them handle the heavy topics of death and revival. In Full Metal Alchemist, the story follows two brothers who try to revive their mother using alchemy, which is something you should never do in their world. Human resurrection, whatever it's called, it's forbidden. And in the process of doing that forbidden act, one of the brothers loses an arm and a leg, and the other brother loses his entire body, and therefore his soul was bound to a suit of armor, essentially. In that world, they have an entire system of alchemists that are, well, a lot of the alchemists are part of a bigger organization, which is the military, which is just similarly to Scythe, where there's a whole system of scythes, and they kind of are the people who run the world, essentially. And alchemists also run the world in kind of a similar manner. Anyway, Full Metal Alchemist is perfect if you want to cry. It will give you the best cry, and it is one of the best shows out there. Heck, I am pretty sure it was #1 on my anime list at one point. That's just how good it is, okay? It's kind of long, I'm not gonna lie, but hey, it's worth it. And especially if you wanna feel something, you wanna feel something. If you wanna feel something, just watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Don't watch the original one, watch Brotherhood. Make sure to watch Brotherhood. Okay, so we have reached the end of this video. I have more recommendations, but since I don't want this video exactly to be 2 hours long, cause who's gonna sit here and for 2 hours long and listen to me just talk about books and anime? So I decided to keep this short, even though this video isn't exactly short, but I will stop here. I might make a part 2 if that interests you, because I have written down some other anime recommendations, so please let me know if you're interested in a part 2. I'm pretty sure no one will tell me. No one will comment down, because who wants a part 2? I don't know, I might make one someday, even if you don't want it. Yes. Another thing I would like to address is please, and I beg you, Please do not judge my Tetris skills too harshly. I only play for fun and I just go with the flow. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like, I just see this block and I eat it where I think it's suitable. I don't know what I'm doing. So please watch with an open mind. And yeah, I'm not good at it. I'm not perfect. I only play for fun. So thank you for keeping an open mind. And that's all, people. Thank you for watching. If you decide to watch any of these anime, please tell me and rant to me and talk to me and scream to me about it. Yes, thank you. I love you and goodbye.